I was supposed to make this video at the beginning of this month, but I was trying to gatekeep this because I was being a little bitch. But I'm a firm believer of you get back what you give back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we scaled our SaaS to $100,000 a month in the last 5 months. And in this video, I'm going to mainly show you how we acquire new customers and new users. And what I'm going to show you today is going to be fairly easy. Like, it's not that hard to do. It just requires a lot of manual labor. And so if you're willing to do that, this is 110% the easiest business model in 2025. I am such a firm believer in that, especially if you actually put in the work. So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you exactly what we did. So just so you see, this is my Stripe account. And as you can see, last month we did about 100,000. Gross, I'm not sure what the gross and net difference is. I think net is after Stripe keys and maybe refunds. We're just gonna round it up. We're just gonna say we did 100. Now, before I go into what we exactly did, if you haven't watched my other videos, I'm gonna show you real quick what my business is. My business model is a combination of two different other business models. What I do is I sell white label softwares, and white label softwares are other softwares that already exist. We just take it, we brand it like it's our own, and we sell it. And I also sell micro SaaS, and I've combined these two business models and sold one SaaS. Now, what is my product? Now, my product is a combination of two white label softwares and my own proprietary micro SaaS. Here are the two white label softwares that I use. The first one I use is GoHighLevel. I use GoHighLevel in two different ways. First, I use it for my own SaaS business. I have my website through GoHighLevel. I have my landing pages, my product pages, everything, my marketing automation, everything to HighLevel. And I also use it for my clients. So I give HighLevel to my clients because I've white labeled it under my own brand. And so clients, they can have their own dashboard. They have a CRM. They can text and email and call through my GoHighLevel. And they also get a lot of automations and an AI texting bot. So when they get new leads or new people interested in their service, they have our AI texting bot through GoHighLevel to text those leads, nurture them, and get them scheduled onto an appointment with my clients. The second white label software I have is Uphex. Uphex allows our clients to run Facebook ads. So we build out Facebook ads for our clients, and they can run those ads through Uphex really easily. It takes like 3 clicks, and now they can run a professional Facebook ad for their business. Then I've combined my Uphex to my GoHighLevel so clients can use Uphex through my GoHighLevel. So they just need one login. Now, clients can run ads to get new customers, and they can use my GoHighLevel to manage those new leads and get them scheduled into an appointment with my client through GoHighLevel. Do you see how those two work together? Third, I then built my own micro SaaS by vibe coding it. And my clients use my micro SaaS to actually convert the people they speak to into paying customers. And I have connected my micro SaaS to my GoHighLevel so clients can use it through my white label to GoHighLevel. Now, clients can use my Uphex to get leads, use GoHighLevel to convert those leads into appointments, and then use my micro SaaS to convert those appointments into sales. Do you see how all those work together? Now, one important point. You don't have to sell this whole thing as one product. Some people just want the micro SaaS. Some people just want the HighLevel and Uphex combo. You can sell those as different products, but you also provide this full-blown on solution for the clients that need that. Now, how if I sold this? 90% of our customers, 90 to 95%, have come from meta advertising. That's all we do. We just do meta advertising. Now, one important point about meta advertising that Alex Hormozi talks about a lot is you need to make sure that when you acquire a new customer, you have enough profit to get the next customer. For example, you get one customer, let's say your product is $100 a month, and it costs you about $30 on meta advertising to acquire that customer. Now you have about $60 in profit, but you can use 30 of those dollars from the $60 to acquire your next customer. So each new customer you get will pay for the next customer you want to get. And this is how you have infinite advertising spend. Because every time you get a new customer, they're going to pay for the next customer, and then the next customer, and then the next customer. And then you can spend however much you want on meta advertising. Like, it's free advertising, basically. So for meta ads to work, you need to have 3 elements. You need to have your ads, of course. You need to have your landing page, and you need to have a good a checkout, like a way you can process payments. So for ads, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to create ads by looking at other people's ads and essentially kind of copying them by using Facebook ads library. For landing page, we're going to build the landing page using Claude Code or Claude AI. And then checkout, we're going to use GoHighLevel and Stripe. Well, not you're going to use, I use it. You can follow me if you want to. Now, for meta advertising, I'm mainly good at image ads. I'll show you the video too. But in order to create good meta image ads, you need to have 3 elements down. You need to have your creative concept, you need to have your angle, and you need to have text and text. So headlines and sub-headlines. I'm going to explain each 3. The creative concept is the layout of your text and images. It's how you place the text and the images in what specific order and what part of the fucking ad, basically. And it's also the selection of your colors and fonts. The angle is the avatar you are targeting or the pain point you're highlighting. For example, let's say we're talking about weight loss. You're selling something around weight loss. There's different angles you can target. There's different avatars of weight loss. For example, one angle might be, do you want to lose weight so you can feel better about your physical health? Do you want to be in better physical shape so you don't die sooner, right? That's one angle. That's one specific avatar. Another avatar is, do you want to lose weight so you can look better to your wife, right? We're selling the same thing, but we're selling to a different person. And that changes the entire ad. Another weight loss thing could be, I don't know, do you want to be able to take your shirt off at the beach? Like, you want to look good in front of other people so you can date, right? So different avatars. So the angle is important. And then the text. What text are you using? What is your headline? And what is your headline in that specific ad? The weight loss could be lose 30 pounds in 30 days, if that's possible. That could be one headline. Another headline could be take your shirt off at the beach, right? That's a different headline. So that changes the ad. So a good ad is a combination of these 3 things. A good ad is a combination of these 3 things. A Facebook ad, a image Facebook ad, is a combination of these 3 things. And the better the ad, the better these elements. So I'm going to show you some examples. Let's look at ArcAds AI. I'm going to show you 3 image ads. Let's look at these 2 first. So these 2 are basically the same image ad, but there is a variation. The variation is this middle part that says step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It's basically the same ad, but it has this little element. The text is different. Also, the creative concept is a bit different, whereas there's some more spacing here, and they have these 4 little steps. So those things are different, and that makes these two different ads. And you never know with meta ads. A lot of times, like, these small changes could make that ad higher perform. Now, these 2 ads are targeting a specific angle. They're saying you can do AI UGC ads or videos for under $11. So they're going after the affordability angle. Now, if we look at another ad, if you look at this one, totally different creative concept, but the angle is different as well. If you look at it, it's saying deliver more creatives or ads or videos to your clients faster. This one is not focusing on affordability. It is focusing on speed of execution. So they're selling the same thing, but a totally different angle. Let's look at this one. This one is a totally different creative concept. It's nothing like this. It's nothing like this. It's completely different. And the layout of the text is different. The text of it is, the headlines are different. And even the angle, actually the angle is kind of the same, right? It's talking about affordability for just $10. And I don't know if this is true. I've used ArcAds AI. It was like $100. So I don't know where they're getting that from, but who cares? But this is what makes up a good Facebook ad. You need to have those 3 elements, and you need to figure out what are your elements that work for you. The way to do Facebook ads is you want to publish as many ads with each with different elements, with variations. And then you're going to find which of these elements work for you. And then you just spam those elements. Now for videos, just quick touch on this. It's kind of the same thing, but just one thing is different. So the creative concept is still the same thing. Here is just a selection of colors, fonts, and what music you use. The angle, basically the same thing. And then the only thing that's different, instead of text, we're going to have hook. Because the hook of the video is incredibly important. It will determine if someone watches your full video or not.
Hi guys, so one thing I completely forgot to add into the video, so I'm going to add it now, is where do I actually send my meta traffic to? And so I'm going to show you my funnel real quick, well, what my funnel structure is. So my funnel, I run meta ads, right? And they go to my landing page that I built through Claude, and they will actually see a checkout to purchase and buy the software right then and there. And I try to sell a software that's under $120 a month if I want them to purchase directly from the ad. Now, however, some people have questions or they want to see a demo, blah, blah, blah. So then I have a chat bot that I use through GoHighLevel where they can then schedule a demo through my chatbot, and then on that sales call, I get them to purchase the software. Now here, if I got them on a sales call, I ideally want them to buy one of my bigger plans, not the one that's $100 a month, but maybe the one that's $300 a month. And yeah, that's my entire funnel. So ideally, I want them to purchase directly from the ad. If they don't, I get them on a demo. So I have 2 points, I have two ways of converting them on my landing page that I run my meta ads to.
So now let's talk about how to start running ads. First, you're going to define your niche. Let's just use an example. Let's say I work with roofers. If you work with roofers, first thing you're going to do is get the contact information of people that own roofing companies. Now there's many different ways to get contact information. There's a bunch of scraping tools out there you can use. You can even do a mail if you want, or go on Fiverr and pay someone. There's also a lot of really cost-effective methods like Apify. I like to use Scrap.io. I've always used it. It works for me. The quality of the lists are very good, and it is a kind of expensive, but it gets really good leads. They just scrape Google My Business, and they get the email and phone number of people that own those Google business listings. So, but yeah, you want to get contact information of people in your niche. So if I work with roofers, I'm going to get to contact information of people that own roofing companies, and I'm going to try to aim for at least 10,000. Second, we're going to take that list and we're going to upload it to Facebook custom audiences to create a lookalike audience. If you have no idea what the fuck I just said, look it up. Go look up what Facebook custom audiences is, lookalike audiences is. Do a bit of research. Go to YouTube. If you want, I can make another video on it, but there's already a ton of videos on this. But you want to upload to custom audiences, create a lookalike audience, and then your targeting is going to be this lookalike audience. Like, you're not going to do any targeting on Meta. You're just going to target that lookalike audience, and that is it. Now, for the ads, you want to create around, to start off, you want to create around 10 to 20. If you want to do more, do more. 10 to 20 is fine for now, with variations in the creative concepts, angles, and text. Or for the videos, creative concepts, angles, and hooks. And your campaign structure should be one campaign, 3 to 5 ad sets, and 3 to 6 ads in each ad set. And each ad set with those 3 to 5 ads should have a similarity in one of the elements. Like one ad set with the 3 ads, all those 3 ads should be targeting one angle, if that makes sense. But there should be some similarities in those ads because you're testing a different variable. Like if 3 of my ads in one ad set are targeting, let's say, one angle for the weight loss thing, targeting people that want to take their shirt off at the beach, those 3 ads have the same angle, but they should have different creative concepts. And you're going to aim to spend about $20 to $30 a day. I would not go over $40 a day. Like, that has never worked for me. Try to go for $20 to $30 a day per ad set. And what you want to do is find your winning elements. What are my winning creative concepts, angles, and text? And create more ads with those variations. That's how you find winning ads. You find the elements that work for you. Now, how do you know when to turn off an ad? First, you're going to run your ads, obviously, and you're going to try to get at least 3 conversions. Now, for you, a conversion might be a purchase. It might be a demo call, like whatever the fuck it is. Try to get 3 conversions in your first week. Do whatever you can. Put up as many ads, put up as many different elements in your ads. Make changes as you can. Like, study your ads. And I'll make another video on this on how you can study your ads and your landing pages to get the best return. But try to get 3 conversions in your first week or your second week. And then from those 3 conversions, wherever ads they came from, you're going to create more ads similar to your winners. You're going to try to get that cost down, because I'm going to assume in the beginning your cost is going to be kind of high. Let's say you're aiming for a $50 cost per conversion or cost per purchase. And let's say when you start off, you got 3, but it cost you $150 each to get those 3. So you're going to create more ads that got you those purchases, but you're going to try to bring the cost down. Whether that means creating a better ad, creating a better landing page, whatever it is, you're going to try to get the cost down. Try to get purchases. After 2 weeks, you should have an idea of what your cost per conversion is. Like if you're stuck at $100, you're going to keep still trying to get it down and down and down. But you have an idea that it costs you $100 for your cost per conversion. Now, cost per conversion, $100 is not going to be good. So especially if you're selling, if you want it to be $50, but you should try to get it down. Any ad that spends more than 1.3x of my ideal cost per conversion, I turn it off. Now, just so you guys have some context, I sell a software that's basically $100. I try to go for $80 cost per conversion, and I'm willing to go up to $100, but 80 is good for me. And you also want to look at your secondary metrics. You want to look at your CPMs. You want to look at your cost per unique link clicks. If my CPM is ever double, or my cost per unique link click is ever double than my normal numbers, I always turn it off after 24 hours. Like, I don't even wait to get a purchase. I turn it off because it has never worked out for me in the past. Now, one thing I'm going to touch on lightly is, as I mentioned, my software is $100, but I'm aiming for a cost per purchase of $80, right? So that doesn't make sense, because earlier I talked about you want to have enough profit to get your next customer. So my current customer is not paying for the next customer in the math that I just explained. But that is not the case. If you, this is in my other videos, but I try to sell annual plans. And when someone pays my annual plan, let's say it's $100 on my annual plan, for that $100 is, let's just say $1,000. That $1,000 pays me for the next 10 customers. So I do sell annual plans, and that works very well for me because it makes my advertising essentially free. Last thing I'm going to touch on before I show you guys some examples is how to create a banger landing page. This is actually really easy. It's not as hard as it was before. What you're going to do is you're going to create an account with Claude AI. So you're going to create an account with Claude AI. This is what Claude AI looks like. And what you want to do with Claude is Claude is going to make your landing page. And that's how you're going to make your landing page. You're going to tell ChatGPT to give you a good prompt. No, you don't have to do this. I do this because I suck at making prompts. You're going to tell ChatGPT to give you a good prompt, and I'll put it in the description where you guys could use. And then ChatGPT is going to give you a fire prompt. You're going to take that prompt. You're going to give it to Claude to create your landing page. And then Claude's going to make you a fire landing page. And then whatever revisions you want to make, you just tell Claude, and the Claude will make the revisions. And then you're going to take that code and paste it in a code block element in your GoHighLevel landing page filter. And then boom, you're going to have a fire landing page. Like, you have to do nothing else. Claude is going to make you an absolute fire landing page. Like, all my business is done through my Claude landing pages. And that's it. So let me give you guys some examples on how to create your first ads. So let's say I'm working with roofing companies, right? So let's go to Facebook/ads/library. As I mentioned before, we're going to go for the United States. And let's go for roofing AI. Let's type that in. Actually, yeah, roofers AI. Let's see what they got. So, look, boom. I'm pretty sure this is like a AI receptionist thingy. Yeah, it is. Okay, boom. So I like this ad. So as you can see, it's a bit vertical. So it's for Instagram stories, Facebook stories, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. The headline is "Missed Call, Lost Job," right? And you can see the layout, and the whole angle here is you're missing calls, so you're losing clients, basically. Now this is a lead form. It's not sending them to a landing page. So let's, yeah, then they just go to, so that they're not going for purchases, right? They're going for demos. So it's a bit of a different, let's look for one that's purchases. Is this another AI receptionist? Oh, god damn. This agency, another, holy shit, there's so many AI receptionists. What the fuck? These guys' landing page isn't even working. Guys, please do not do that. Holy shit. Why do you have a not working landing page? That's crazy to me. Roofers throwing money at marketing company. This is, by the way, real quick, guys. These ads work really well. So one big principle I follow when making meta ads is you want to not look like an ad. I don't know if you guys experienced this, but when I'm scrolling, and I see an ad, and I subconsciously know it's an ad, I don't even take the time to look at it. I automatically just skip it. Because if my brain is telling me this is an ad, I'm kind of in this weird flight or fight mode. Like, I look at it as a threat subconsciously. And so I skip it. But if something doesn't look like an ad, looks like a normal post, people are more likely to engage with it. So this looks like it was made by like a 5th grader, right? Which means you're actually more likely to spend time with it. So just something to keep in mind. Ugly ads like this work better for me than anything else. Let's try to find more ads. So I believe this is a software, but they are going for a demo, which is fine. But what I'm trying to show you guys is you're going to find these ads that are in your niche, and you're going to essentially kind of copy them. So you're going to take this, you're going to change it to your own company, your own software. You're going to make your own, and they're going to run it. Now, one thing you want to look at is, when did these ads start running? This ad only started running on December 19th, so we don't really know if it worked or not. Like, they're kind of still in the testing phase. And if I see an ad that said, like, started running on fucking October 7th, and it's December 26th right now, then that ad is probably working because they've been running it for that long. So you also want to take a look at that. But you're essentially going to take these ads, you're going to copy it, whether that's, you have a graphic designer, you can pay someone on Fiverr, or you give it to Gemini, and Gemini could remake the whole thing for you. Whatever you're doing, you're going to make ads similar to the ads you see here, the ads that you like, and that's how you're going to create a bunch of ads. Like, you're just going to copy people. And then for the landing page, you're going to get Claude to make it. You need a payment processor. I suggest just signing up with Stripe, creating a GoHighLevel account using my affiliate link. And then you're going to connect Stripe to your GoHighLevel. You're going to put the host a landing page on your GoHighLevel, and then boom, like, that's it. And then you're going to sell. So this is what we've done to scale our SaaS to $100,000 a month in 5 months. And life has been good. It is very profitable, which is fun. And so, yeah, we're going to see where we can take it. Now, December is a little slow for us just because of the niche that we're in. A lot of people in our niche don't actually work in December, or they're actually on vacation. So they don't really purchase anything. So December is going to be a slow month for us anyway, but I'll still make a video on it. And January it's going to climb up again, and we should do way more than 100K. If you guys want to learn more, I will be coming out with a school community. I'll post the link in the description or below somewhere, so you guys can check it out. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put down a message below, a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer. And let me know what other videos you guys want me to make. But please like this video, subscribe, and comment your questions. And thank you for watching. See y'all. Peace.